Back, Guardians. Welcome back, Guardians, Ghosts, and Gamers. Okay, so I went ahead and kicked my ass, made two extra characters just so I could power grind my gunsmith reputation so that I can get an extra ascended alloy. And I'm glad I did because I just went ahead and tried out something here with my Ragnhild. I went for the improved enhanced subsistence. It says defeating targets partially reloads the magazine from reserves with an increased amount of ammo. Now, it is only a 5-shot magazine. I totally understand that. So I'm trying to figure out why it is that I'm not getting a full clip here. Because a partial would be half if it was enhanced. You know what I'm saying? But it's not working. I'm not getting anything more than one round back after I shoot. So we're going to go into the lost sector here so I have complete control over what I'm targeting. I don't have to worry about anything else but other targets. And I don't have any other perks on me that involve pulling bullets into rounds. Okay, watch this. See? It's just one. It's just one. It's just one. Okay, so now let's go ahead and throw it down to one round in the mag. Alright, there's one in the mag. That's it. That's it. So, I don't know if you guys have already experienced this. I don't know if it's because shotguns and fusion rifles with subsistence will actually have a lesser chance of getting more than one bullet in their magazine because they are what they are. I'm going to speculate and say that really, oh my fucking god, I step over something like that in real life every fucking morning. You know why it happened? Because I was being targeted by fucking enemies behind me. I'm disappointed. The only reason why I have fucking 5 rounds is because I dodged. And I have reload dodge on. That's what I was checking against. I don't know. It's just. I would think that I would think that enhanced subsistence would be better than this. I really do. I'm disappointed that I worked so hard just to be disappointed. Um, so yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. Now, demolitionist, it is working. That enhanced demolitionist does work very, very well, as you can see. Once I get the fuck back in the game, I have my grenade back up. Oh, you bitch! You fucking bitch! Gotta fuck that shit. That's it. You know what's gonna happen here, guys? It happens all the time. Just like everything else, I've fully realized that it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Don't waste your energy on trying to get enhanced subsistence unless you're playing it off of a submachine gun, an auto rifle, a machine gun. What else is out there that benefits from that shit? Ah, yeah, I think pulse rifle. Yeah, a pulse rifle. I think too. So, wow, what a fucking blow! Really, what a fucking blow. Um, that's just fucking bullshit. Seriously, and then yeah, come to pass, worthless, not worth it. Totally not worth it. I wasted so much time on this. Under the skin, nah, I'm gonna go with the fell teradiddle. That's trash. This is actually a really good weapon. Just keep that around for a while. Fell teradiddle is worth it. Uh, this is worth it. Palmyra. I don't know. Maybe I should. Maybe I should go for. Maybe I should try to roll that up. Let's try and roll that up. Let's see what we can get out of that. See if it's worth it. Worth it. Worth it. Worth it. Worth it. Worth it. Yeah, I also did the mission to get the ascended alloy, and of course, being rare, nah, that didn't happen. Didn't happen. That's fine. I'm not salty about spending 25 fucking minutes in an activity because the potatoes I was with were like dying. And every guardian in this game does not know how to operate without their fucking radar. So embarrassing. I mean, I go day to day without a radar, but I have spider sense. I can tell when someone's being an idiot nearby me, and I can go find them and avoid them. And I think that's what radar should be. It should be your senses, your ability to reach out with instinct. Okay, so we're going to take this out of my hands because that. Oh, here we go. There's a good control right here. All right, so Fel, Taylor Diddle. Right, actually, we're going to be leveling this guy. So I'm using the Ascendancy right now, and I'm having a blast with it. Not a pun that was intended. Palmyra D is supposed to be Palmyra, excuse me, B. So we want chain reaction. I only have room for one thing. I'm not going to go for any of the enhancements here. I don't have enough glimmer for any of the intrinsic updates. I would probably go with extra blast radius for the masterwork, just because blast radius plus chain reaction is super bomb. And do we have an enhanced blast radius anywhere around here? Unrelenting is nice, but ambitious assassins. That's what I have on my. That's what I had on my ascendancy. I think it was. Auto-loading holsters okay, but I'm a hunter, so I'm not going to worry about that. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and we'll do this for enhanced chain reaction. Give this a spin. So enhanced chain reaction is supposed to be super special and spanky. So, see, improves ammo reserves. Yeah, I don't know if I should have read that. Ammo reserves might not have been worth it to me because I don't get heavy ammo that much anyway. I'm only ever running around with one or two rockets, which is why I like chain reaction because it's a force multiplier for how much for my ammo. Um, massively increases projectile velocity, increases reload speed. Uh, Substantially increases reload speed, which is like I said, I don't care because I'm a hunter. Yeah, I don't know that this would have actually required anything here. Explosive light, picking up an overpower, increases the next projectile's blast radius and damage. That frenzy, being in combat for an extended time, increases damage, handling, and reloads for this weapon. And I don't care. Yeah, I would have to say that it would either be. Yeah, okay. We're gonna go try that out and see what happens. I do want to point out that it's kind of ironic, maybe, that I feel so bad about grinding for an Ascendant alloy to find out that enhanced existence doesn't really do much um, for my benefits. And then I go ahead and delete the two character classes that I spent close to 20 hours actually leveling to the point where they could do gunsmith bounties. one would think that it'd be absolute insult to full injury, but no, because I'm going to roll two hunters. I am. I'm going to roll an awoken hunter, and I'm going to roll a human hunter, and I'm going to see about whether or not I can run them through the early game to get to the gunsmith calibrations to see if they earn reputation, because they've said that if you have um, multiple classes, multiples of a class, that the first instance acquiring a pinnacle will be the only one that gets a pinnacle, that the other multiples, the copies, won't. So, but I don't know if it hamstrings, excuse me, not hamstrings, but if it handicaps your vendor progression if you have duplicates of the same character class. The idea is the efficiency of armor swapping, and again, like I said, if in fact armor was account based instead of character based, then I could go ahead and I would go ahead and roll a warlock or a titan, because then they could go ahead and use the armor that the hunter uses, and I could just swap the armor back and forth around them until I get enough sets for each one. But I mean, the armor I have right now is perfect for all three classes, honestly. Um, I have trip stats, trip sentries in my three key ones that I play off of most times, being mobility and strength and intellect. And when you think about, the Titan and the Warlock, even though the mobility is not their class ability, I didn't, when I was playing the Titan and the Warlock, I didn't really use their class abilities very much. Uh, it didn't really, help me out too much. The Healing Rift came up when it came up, and the Barricade came out when it came out, and that was it. And yeah, I was really more interested in their melees and their grenades and their supers than I was anything else. And of course, being able to get from point A to point B fast is more important than anything else in this game, because everything is all about, jumping around. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't put the motherfucker on my goddamn bar. Well, that's okay. And that fucked his ass up hard. Alright, let's take a look. Let's see what happens here now. That was all three of them. That was good. That was hella good. I'm testing out the diddle to see if it's worth buffing. Because smashing these guys is the most important thing. Hey, got them all. That's nice. That's really nice. Like I said, ammo's not a thing. Having a little reserves is nice, though. Okay, well, I'm satisfied with the Palmyra. I don't know if I want to improve the velocity. That might be of use in PvP, because then I'll have to, I want to be able to ambush players without giving them too much of a chance to get away. And faster rocket launchers will do that. And I also want to work with this weapon here, because I like the 720s. I'm all about rapid fire shit, honestly. The faster something can shoot for me, the more efficient I feel. And that's really what it comes down to. Everything is texture in this world. Are we gonna jig around and stuff, or you try to dodge me again? Alright, well, I'm done for the day. Oh, I got pulse rifle kills to make.
Every time I look up at those grounded colony ships, how many made it out? I always thought the darkness was just... I don't know what I expected, honestly. Not sure we could have known. Cass told me about these dreams.
Oh my god, look at these brand new goblets. I mean, guardians. Well, I wonder what they are. Let's find out. Ugh. Let's go snoop some guardians. Oh my god, yeah. Well, they're all Xbox and PC guys. A warlock. Another warlock. Titan. And a warlock. Wow. Everybody's going warlock. I guess that's one thing Guardian Games does do, is advertise the other character classes. Every single thing you do in your world, in the real world and in your gaming world, all goes back to somebody making money on it. You got to find out where the money goes, and then you got to be there when it arrives. There's your little, there's a neat little idea for the day. Because in the past, it used to be you follow the money or follow the woman. But now, with our current sensibilities in society and our social constructs being reevaluated and disassembled and reassembled, really it comes down to just following the money. It's all about the money. Everything. Every single fucking thing you do in your world. Every single thing you do in your day. Everything you do. Even if you're a little kid going to school, it's all about somebody making money on the fact that you're going to school. And you need to just, once you realize that, once you can identify where the money is coming from, how it's being farmed, and where it's getting funneled, and how it's being used, you have an insight to the workings of the universe that should be of some benefit. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm going to bounce, and, I'm going to finish this gunsmith calibration, because that's the whole point of doing all this shit, and then I'm going to go build my other two hunters. Thank you again for stopping by. I'll probably be back with even more sass, but we'll see what happens.